Okay, so for these here, it wants me to state the lowest common denominator, okay, for these following sets of fractions. So if I look at b here, so with b we have 2 over 4 and 3 over 5. Okay, so what we want is the denominator, and we want a common denominator. Okay, so our denominators are these bits here, okay, and we want a lowest common denominator. It's very similar to lowest common multiple is what I really want to find, okay, here. So in terms of 4 and 5, I want the lowest common multiple of 4 and 5. Right, now I simply need to think of, well, with 5, what are my multiples of 5 that I can have? I can have 5, 10, 15, 20, and I know that 20 is also divisible by 4. Okay, so my lowest common denominator here, okay, is 20. Okay, so my lowest common denominator is basically 20 in this instance. Okay, it's something that both 4 and 5 can go into, but I want the lowest number that both 4 and 5 can go into. Okay, so let's have a look at D. Okay, so with D, right, I have 2 over 10 and 1 over 5. So again, all I want is, I want the lowest common denominator. So here I've got, basically, I've got 10. Well, I know that 5 can also go into 10. Okay, so my lowest common denominator in this instance will simply be 10. It's a number that both 10 and 5 can go into, but the lowest number that both of them can go into. And so in this instance here, I can think of my lowest common multiple as the same as my lowest common denominator in this type of question.